the escape of Austria's last empress. She was Empress Zita, the woman who closed the final chapter of an empire. After her, there would be no more Austrian Empire. She once lived surrounded by splendor, yet her story ended in exile, among cold winds, silence, and unanswered prayers. When Emperor Franz Joseph died in 1916, her husband Karl ascended the throne, and Zita, at only 24, became Empress of Austria-Hungary, a vast empire that had ruled Europe for 6 centuries. But fate granted her only 2 years on the throne. World War I tore the empire apart. The young emperor's gentle heart could not withstand the storm. And Zita, wise, devout, and strong, could not calm the fury of a collapsing world. In 1918, the empire fell. The crown was set aside, the palaces fell silent, and the name of Habsburg turned from glory to curse. Zita and her family were forced to flee. She disguised herself as a common woman, draped in a dark veil, leaving the palace under the cover of night. No guards, no ceremony, only a mother walking slowly, trying to save her children from a world that once adored her. They traveled by train through the cold, crossing the borders of a fallen empire, until they reached Switzerland, their first refuge. But the danger did not end there. Karl twice tried to reclaim his throne in Hungary, and both times he failed. As punishment, the family was exiled to a distant island in the Atlantic Ocean, Madeira, and there everything ended. In a small, damp house on a windy hillside, Emperor Karl fell ill. The Atlantic wind pierced through the walls. The fire in the hearth often died before morning. Zita held his hand, praying silently, and before God she became a widow at the age of 30. When Karl died in 1922, Zita was carrying their 8th child. She gave birth in silence, went without a husband, without a kingdom, without a home. From that day on, she wore black, the color of mourning she never took off again for the rest of her long life. Zita lived on for decades, but she never truly recovered. She aged in foreign lands, still calling herself Empress of Austria, because in her heart honor could not be dethroned, only tested by time. She was Empress Zita of Austria, the last woman to sit upon that imperial throne, and the one who stood the longest in the shadow of its fall.